Hi everyone, and welcome to my first ever. Hi everyone, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. You may know me already, but if you don't know me, I'm Chung, aka Chungy. So today I'm going to be answering one of your most requested questions, and that question is, how the heck did you move to San Francisco? So I will be answering that. I will also be sharing some tips along the way on how to move to a new city, or like share my personal experiences on how I moved to San Francisco. Alright, so it was January 2018 and I just kind of had a New Year's resolution of following my passion, and at the time my passion was to just move to the West Coast and explore my dance just to kind of see where that was going to take me. So I was researching jobs out here in the Bay Area, and I found a job through AmeriCorps actually. So I applied to, I would say, about 10 AmeriCorps jobs out here in the Bay Area, and I think 3 got back to me, but Redwood City got back to me first, and that was a job that I kind of just stuck with. I ended up getting it, and so yeah, my first year that I moved to the Bay Area, I lived in Redwood City, and that was 2 years ago when I moved. It's 22 miles roughly south of San Francisco, so a little bit far away, but it was still very pretty there, very warm. Definitely had really good weather. So with this AmeriCorps job, they were partnered with a nonprofit, and that nonprofit was able to provide housing security for us. And that was one of the things that really drew me to the program that I'm in. It's hard to move out here and find housing because it's just so expensive to live out here, and that's just the truth. Yeah, so that kind of leads into like one of my first tips is to just really research the area that you're really interested in and seeing how practical it is for you to live there. I mean, I'm just throwing numbers out there, but according to Coob.Chungy, like the median price for a single room for rent is roughly $1,300, and that's just the median price. So I'm assuming that it's way higher. And so like I live in San Francisco now, and my area where I live, it's still like on the outskirts and a little bit south of the city, and it's still like roughly $990 a month, which is close to $1,000, and it's not even the best part of the city, so it's very expensive. Comparing that to what I used to pay back home in Minneapolis, I was only paying $500 for my own room in a 4-bed, 2-bath house with a backyard. So living in Redwood City, it was very quiet, very residential, and so I definitely felt like I needed to connect with people more because I'm a social person. So I reached out to a lot of meetup groups and Facebook groups just because I wanted to feel connected with the area and the people in the city that I was living in, which kind of leads into like my second tip. Just like connect with the people in your area even before you move there, because you're already kind of building a community, which eases in like the anxiety of moving to an area where you literally don't know anyone. Like I didn't really know anyone. Like I knew friends of friends, but I didn't really know anyone personally, so that was super hard for me. And luckily, like I reached out to people and they responded. After I finished my first year of service, I actually accepted a second year in the city, or San Francisco. So I ended up moving to San Francisco last year. And so just set a goal and be realistic with yourself. I mean, if you want to move somewhere but you're not in a position to do that currently, that's fine. Just be sure to have a plan and really know what kind of direction you want to go in, just because I feel like it's easy to get distracted and blindsided by different things in a city. I know I did. It's very hard to stay focused, but I feel like now is the perfect time. I did it, you know. I come from a culture where families are very collective and everyone in the family has a role, and having one person gone kind of like ruins the structure of the family. And it was definitely very hard for me to kind of face that reality. I did it for myself. I know that sounds selfish, but you know, sometimes you just have to do things because you never know if you're gonna get another opportunity to do it again. I really stand by this when I say it's better to do something knowing that you failed than to never doing it and never knowing how the outcome will be and always wondering what if. Like, that's what scares me. I hope that whatever my advice is to you gives you some sort of clarity. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know that is so weird saying it because like I'm just used to watching people say it. But anyway, bye.